He says quarterback, defense, coach, DC. Special teams advantage, Kansas City. Am I wrong, John? All right, let's go each one of these. Quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. Yes, you get that's clear advantage. I love Brock more than almost anybody, but Patrick Mahomes, what he's doing is crazy. This is his 4th Super Bowl in 6 years. Yeah, you got to go there. Defense, I think the defense is a little closer, but I don't have a problem giving them the nod. Coach, ah, maybe defensive coordinator, 100%. Spags is the wild card in this one. Special teams advantage, that's clear, defined, yes. But you start looking outside of that, there's issues, and that's they have a lot of advantages, and you just talked about them. But they also have a lot of issues. They're a 4-man show on offense. That's an issue. Their offensive line's good, but it's not great. It's I would argue the 49ers offensive line might be better. And there is one thing that they do all the time. Nick Bosa, what does the Kansas City Chiefs offensive line do all the time?
They hold a lot.
They hold a lot. They hold a lot. And he's putting it out there for the media and for everybody, and he wants them all to hear it. What do?
They hold a lot.
They hold a lot. We saw that in the last Super Bowl. Now, you look across the line, none of the guys that were there are there now. It's a completely different offensive line. It's all new 2019 to 2023. It's different. It's just going from the left side all the way to the right side. Donovan Smith, Joe Thuney, which he might not even play. Creed Humphrey just drafted a couple years ago, right? He was in the Trey Lance draft. You got Trey Smith, guess what? 2021. And then you got Juwan Taylor, who we have played against, but he was drafted 2019 for Florida, or for Jacksonville, out of Florida. So, 5 new guys, same coaching staff, same, scheme, all that stuff, which they did, but their offensive line's not that great. Now, what has helped them is the emergence of the run game. Now, the run game's not great too, but Isaiah Pacheco, pretty awesome. Is he CMC? No. But Pacheco has helped the offensive line gel. And listen to Bosa explain this.
Their running back runs really hard, and then all the other threats that Mahomes and everybody else create kind of open it up because you're not expecting as much of a run-heavy game. And but yeah, they have a really good O-line, and I think Pacheco has kind of revamped their run game.
It's changed things because whenever you don't just have to pass, which is what they've done. Like if we look at just their ranks as far as running the ball, they're 25th in rushing attempts. So that's bottom 10. Now, whenever we look at just what they've been able to accomplish running the ball, they've been running well. 4 out of 5 of their last games, and that includes their 3 playoff games, they've rushed for over 120 yards. So, if they can establish the run, they don't run it a lot, but it's very effective, and so that's an issue. There's no doubt about that. Now, they're a good team. They've worked really, really hard to be there. Beating Miami, all right, that was a weird one with the weather and all the injuries, but at Buffalo, at Ravens, that's 2 dominating wins against 2 dominating teams. And whenever I ranked the teams that were left in the NFC or the AFC Championship, Buffalo was my hardest team for the 49ers. Ravens were my second, and then the Chiefs were the third. So take that for whatever it is you want to do. But the 49ers are pretty lucky to be in this with this matchup, which is weird to say going against Mahomes because he's so damn good. He is unbelievable. He's great. And, if we're sticking it, we're just going to talk about, wide receiver or the advantages, disadvantages, or issues of the Chiefs. It's the worst wide receiving core in the NFL. The worst. It's the worst. I mean, you just look names across. Now, Rashee Rice, he's jumped on late. He's been great. And Watson's not good. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, one-trick pony. He's just Jamison Williams is basically the same thing. But Kelsey helps that out a lot because he's a glorified wide receiver, and I understand that's huge. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm not. There's way more 49ers advantages than there are Chiefs ones. But does quarterback and experience and all that stuff we'll see. We'll just kind of see how that goes. Now, a couple other questions right here. Do we keep Ambry as cornerback 2, how he's played, or should we go with Demo back at cornerback 2 and Logan Thomas in the slot? Man, Logan Thomas had one of the Logan Ryan, not Logan Thomas. Logan Ryan had one of the biggest plays on that 4th and 2 in the goal line. Huge stop. I mean, it was gigantic. But I think you stick with Ambry, maybe put him on a short leash. My biggest problem with Ambry isn't have anything to do with coverage. It's mentality. You know, past month, Ambry has not been contact at all. He is scared of contact. There's a pile around him. He's shy from contact. He's running from blockers. He doesn't fit. Now, Ambry fought back through hell. It was a roster bubble guy, secured his spot. He's played incredible. But man, that first 3 months of the season, he was hitting, he was tackling. He's not doing that anymore. He's playing soft and timid out there. That doesn't fit with the 49ers prerogative on defense. So yeah, I think you stay with Ambry, you stay with what got you there, and you have adjustments built in.
The 49ers Rush Podcast.